YouTubers? It's Anonymous T. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Today I'm going to be discussing more Stephen A. Smith, Molly Qerim, Jalen Rose rumors, because this story has, obviously gained so much steam over the past few weeks, and people are not letting go of, whether or not there's any truth to Stephen A. Smith and Molly Qerim dating, having an affair, having something going on the side. Even if it's not true, the fact that Stephen A. Smith nor Molly Qerim really hasn't denied it or put out like a statement basically saying that this is fake news, this is hogwash, like this is not real. The story keeps continuing to gain legs. People still keep commenting on it. People still keep giving their take on it. And it's not disappearing anytime soon because nobody, for whatever reason, wants to shut it down. So as a result of that, Karceno did another video basically saying that, the rumor that Stephen A. Smith and Molly Qerim went out on this private date and went out to dinner and this and that is not real, and that apparently it was a staff event with other ESPN employees that were there, and that Molly and Stephen A. weren't even sitting by each other. But that doesn't matter in the terms of putting out an article, because the fact that both of them were there means that something happened. So that's where we are. And also, I wanted to react to comedian Corey Holcomb. Shout out to 5150. He recently did a video, because I don't think it was mentioned on his show initially as a part of some of the trending topics. And, he basically called out Stephen A. Smith as if this was like facts, and, basically called Molly out of her name. As if this were facts, and said that essentially, women like Molly are after the highest paid man in the job, and that, Stephen A. Smith is ESPN's moneymaker. He's making the most money, so therefore, Molly had to upgrade, but basically it was mess already because she already displayed a certain way by marrying Jalen Rose. And so basically Corey was offering support to Jalen Rose, that you don't mess with people that you're, messing with or having relations with in the office, that's out of bounds because, you never know who else they're going to potentially hook up with whenever they are done messing with you. So it's just a hot mess express. It's exploding to now other people, having their own spin on things because nothing has been confirmed. And yes, to a degree, in the realm of, celebrity and gossip and everything else, all publicity is good publicity. But if it's getting to the point now where people are starting to call you certain names that you shouldn't be getting called, and it's not true, then why won't you just release a statement? Like, has ratings gone up for First Take since this came out? Are more people watching Jalen Rose's shows? What is the tea that nobody can just put out a statement? That nobody can, say, hey, these rumors are completely false. Molly is my coworker. We have nothing going on. But now people just keep digging. Now people are only looking to dig on all interactions between Stephen A. Smith and Molly Qerim, because you are not giving the people a set statement that none of this is true. So just like, recently with the increased flirting with, the Thanksgiving episode where Stephen A. Smith said that Molly was the number one thing that he was grateful for. Just like Stephen A. Smith dedicated a whole segment to Molly about her elevating his fashion game and his suit game. Though, if you do not deny the rumors gain traction, the rumors gain legs. And until Stephen A. Smith or Molly Qerim put out a formal statement or make a formal statement at the beginning of First Take or at the conclusion of First Take, if there is some public statement that says these rumors are false, these rumors are fake news, people are going to continue to talk about it. Do a search on this YouTube channel. Do a search of Molly Qerim and Stephen A. Smith on this channel. Do a Molly Qerim and Stephen A. Smith search on Twitter. It is exploded tremendously. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody's doing update videos about it. The story keeps going. So that is why Stephen A. Smith and Molly Qerim are not denying anything, even if it's not true, because everybody keeps talking about it. It sucks for Jalen Rose, because I'm sure he probably feels a certain type of way. He probably felt that, he was making this divorce announcement. He was, making it known that he'd been separated for over a year. And everybody is talking about a potential Molly Qerim and Stephen A. Smith affair. Nobody's even talking about the possibility that Jalen Rose has moved on, or that Jalen Rose may have somebody else. It's all about Molly. And Molly did because previously, when her and Jalen Rose initially got together, Molly Qerim's friend exposed her on social media and said that she was sleeping with another guy. But that rumor quickly died down because Molly Qerim wasn't who Molly Qerim is today in 2021, which is soon to be former wife of Jalen Rose of the Fab Five. You see what I'm saying? They were in the early stages back then when that rumor, came out. They were like newly confirmed before, people were even grasping the fact that Jalen Rose and Molly Qerim were a thing. So until somebody denies this story is going to continue, and people are going to continue to do reaction videos. People are going to continue to address this until somebody comes out and says this is not true. Because now it's been a few weeks, and the fact that people won't stop talking about it and they're still going to continue to talk about it, should tell you everything you need to know. That obviously there is some interest that people have because it's salacious, it's scandalous, it is inappropriate, and people are enjoying it. But Stephen A. Smith and Molly Qerim, they've had plenty of time to deny this. Plenty of time. Everybody's saying, oh, Stephen A. Smith, he's a company man. He would never do that. He's ESPN's highest paid guy. Well, if that's the case, why hasn't he said anything? Why not make the statement? The pick with Jalen Rose, when you were guys on location for NBA Countdown, it really didn't move the needle because people are still talking about it today, 5 days before Christmas. So until they shut this down, people are still going to react. People are going to critique and, analyze every future interaction. People are still going to continue to dig on previous interactions and put together various clips to push a certain narrative, because Stephen A. Smith and Molly Qerim will not just put out a simple statement and shut it down and say this is not true. That's all they have to do at this point. Because if it's pissing off Jalen Rose, if they feel a certain way, and I'm sure deep down, Stephen A. Smith, this is an ego boost for him. Because even Corey Holcomb said, you don't have to have a hairline when you're rich, when you're the ESPN #1 guy on the network, when you're the highest paid, your hairline doesn't matter. So it's one of those things where it's like, Stephen A. Smith has been in this business way too long to know how this stuff goes. Way too long. And for the most part, Stephen A. Smith's personal life is pretty much under wraps. All you know about Stephen A. Smith's personal life is that he has a couple of daughters. That's all you know. But the fact that this has kind of taken a life of its own, there's been ample time for either Stephen A. Smith or Molly Qerim to shut this down, and they have not. So people are going to continue to talk. People are going to continue to speculate. Now more personalities with larger platforms are reacting to the story because it's not going away. And if nobody's going to deny it, why should people stop talking about it? It gives it more legs. Look how many people are viewing Molly Qerim and Stephen A. Smith hookup rumors. Just take a look. Just do a search. So those are all of the thoughts that I have on this matter. Like I said, if it's not true, they should have been shut this down. Secretly, I think Stephen A likes the ego boost. I think secretly Stephen A is hoping this translates into ratings for First Take. However, on the contrary, it is still gaining too much legs all these weeks later to where people don't even believe the denial at this point because there hasn't been an official denial. So people are going to twist any little thing, any little interaction, any little dinner event to frame the narrative that it's about Stephen A and Molly and, that they played Jalen Rose. But until they shut this down, this is going to continue. It's going to keep happening. So those are all of my thoughts that I have on the matter. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for supporting. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so you can be notified the instant that I post new videos on my channel. And per usual, I will talk to you guys again very soon.